Manchester United are going double Dutch. There were reports circulating this week about Ruud van Nistelrooy possibly taking an assistant coaching role at Manchester United. It now looks like Van Nistelrooy has said no to manager options. Burnley were offering him a manager's job in the Championship. He's now said no to that, and apparently quite a few others, to take the role as assistant manager to Ten Hag at Manchester United. This is absolutely massive news for Manchester United. It's humongous. I didn't think it was going to happen. I was speaking about this the other day from Ruud van Nistelrooy's point of view. With the way that United is, the pretty chaotic scenes at Carrington right now, maybe it was worth giving it a wide berth, Old Trafford, and taking this job. But no, his admiration for Ten Hag, bigging Ten Hag up, putting him alongside LVG and Johan Cruyff as great Dutch managers, wanting to learn from Ten Hag. He definitely wants to get his foot in the door. And a lot of fans have said that, look, later down the line, Ruud van Nistelrooy could be looking at the manager's job at Manchester United. He could be looking at this as a future cementing himself to a possible change in manager if things go wrong for Ten Hag. As it is and where we're at right now, he said he wants to learn. Like I said, his admiration for Ten Hag and everything that he said about him and what he thinks of him, he's all there. He's looking forward to it, apparently. The deal is going to be signed via Fabrizio Romano, and many sources, Dutch sources, have come out over the last couple of hours talking about this now being very, very close. Communications between the club and Van Nistelrooy, and a deal for him to be assistant manager to probably take over Marcel van der Gaag's job. Now, that's interesting on its own. Does that mean that Van der Gaag's gone, or does he step down? What way are they working it at Manchester United? But it is full-on Dutch, double Dutch. Van Nistelrooy and Ten Hag are going to be spearheading Manchester United going into the new season. The positives I see from this, of which there are many, but the main one that I see, and I want to get your opinions on this as well, so please get your comments in below and let me know if you think that this is a great appointment for United. I think it's a fantastic one. I think we're incredibly lucky to get this deal done and get Van Nistelrooy through the door. But the best thing I can see, and one of the big complaints that we've heard or rumoured coming out of Carrington from Manchester United players working under Erik Ten Hag and Van der Gaag, is that message, that the misunderstanding of what he means. Now, we all know Ten Hag gets misquoted, lost in translation. I joke about it all the time. I do, and sometimes I'm a bit over the top with it, but it just winds me up. But it's one thing getting a message from Ten Hag and Marcel van der Gaag, who, no disrespect, English is good, but in translation, like we said, it's hard to get a message across. Van Nistelrooy speaks perfectly clear English, a lot better than Erik Ten Hag. That Dutch to English message going across to the players on the pitch and on the training ground completes a totally different look right now. Van Nistelrooy telling these players in clear English what Ten Hag wants is different to what we had before. Now, yes, you've got McLaren and yes and all of that Dutch, which I don't think is great, but you've got to look at Van Nistelrooy coming in and then bridging that gap. That's how I see it. The message. You cannot misunderstand what someone like Van Nistelrooy is saying. And let's be honest, if you're a United player right now, you've not only got someone who's got clearer English talking to you, and you know what, there's no excuse in that in the first place. Let me make that clear. It was just an excuse from the players to actually get away with shit that was going on last season. But if you've got Van Nistelrooy, a club legend, one of the best goals-to-game ratios that this club has ever seen as a striker, who understands the standards that Manchester United kept under Sir Alex Ferguson, who understands what it means and what it takes to be a Premier League striker, competing against the best like Thierry Henry, for God's sake. He's won everything there is to win at domestic level at Manchester United. If you've got that man telling you as a player at Carrington what's what and what the plan is from Ten Hag, then you're going to stand up and listen. If you don't, then quite clearly we know who the bad eggs are at Manchester United. If performance levels don't go up on certain forwards, and I'm not going to mention names, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to think who I'm actually getting at here. If we don't get standards going up with Van Nistelrooy on that training ground telling you what's what, then I give up. I give up completely on what this squad has got and the mentality of this squad. Van Nistelrooy is going to upkeep standards. Van Nistelrooy is going to demand perfection. You only have to listen to the man talk, his tactics and what he actually talks about in-game, the high press, what he expects from his forwards in the high press, to get that message across and then see how these Manchester United players perform under Van Nistelrooy's message. That's a different ballgame altogether. And like I said, to help Erik Ten Hag. Ten Hag needs all the help he can get. So obviously, it's still going to be his way or the highway. Is he just employing someone to help him get through this stage? Is he using someone else as a make weight for an excuse? I don't know. Whichever way you want to look at it, I don't really care about that right now. I'm just excited to see Van Nistelrooy coming into Manchester United. We are incredibly lucky to have him as a coach. He should be managing somewhere. He should be trying to take his managerial career to the next level, not coaching. But we've got him as an assistant coach to Ten Hag. This is only going to be good for Manchester United. I can't believe we've actually got it. He turned down managers' jobs to come back for the love of Manchester United. That's what Van Nistelrooy has done. And having him back around that Carrington training ground, it just means so much. It means so much to me. It means so much to a lot of the fans just to see his face back around again. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought it was laughable yesterday. And the news coming through right now, oh my God, wow. I just can't believe it's actually happened. But get your points into to me in the comments section, guys. Make sure you let me know what you think. Is this good for Manchester United? Is this the way forward for the club? And where do you see Van Nistelrooy in the future? How long can he last as a coach at the football club? Let me know below. Like, share and subscribe. As always, get your comments in below. Let me know. It's a good day for Manchester United.